As Walt Disney once said, all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. What an empowering and timeless message that is. Walt Disney wasn't just a man who drew a mouse and built a theme park, he was a beacon of resilience, a testament to the power of perseverance, and an embodiment of the magic that courage can create. Imagine for a moment the unyielding spirit that Disney carried within him. Picture the countless times he must have faced rejection, failure, and ridicule. Yet, he never let these setbacks extinguish the fire within him. Instead, he used them as fuel, turning his dreams into a reality that continues to inspire millions across the globe. This incredible journey of Walt Disney is not just the story of one man's success. It's a testament to the untapped potential, the dormant power that resides within each one of us. It's about the courage to dream, the will to persist, and the strength to overcome. Now let's talk about inner strength, the kind that fuels ambition and drives success. Inner strength isn't something we're born with, it's something we cultivate like a skill, over time. It's about embracing challenges, about being resilient in the face of adversity. It's about understanding that failure is not the opposite of success, but a stepping stone towards it. Self-belief is another crucial element in this equation. It's the inner voice that tells you, yes, I can. It's the confidence that propels you forward, the faith that keeps you going when the odds are stacked against you. Remember, self-belief is not a product of success, it's the cause of it. Walt Disney's story is a shining example of how courage, inner strength, and self-belief can turn dreams into realities. It's a reminder that the power to shape our destiny lies within us. Remember, courage isn't the absence of fear but the triumph over it. So awaken that inner power, tap into that reservoir of strength, and let the magic of self-belief guide you towards your dreams. Thomas Edison wisely stated, "Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time." These words encapsulate the essence of persistence, an attribute that is often the difference between success and failure. Persistence, in its simplest form, is the act of continuing steadfastly in a course of action in spite of difficulty or opposition. It's about holding on just a little longer, pushing just a bit harder, and believing in the possibility of success, even when the odds seem stacked against you. Now let's consider the story of Thomas Edison and his invention of the light bulb. It's a tale well told, but one that never loses relevance. Edison, one of the greatest inventors in history, didn't stumble upon success overnight. His journey was marked with countless failures, setbacks, and rejections. Edison made over 1,000 unsuccessful attempts at inventing the light bulb. Yes, you heard it right, over 1,000. Imagine the level of determination, the sheer willpower it took to forge ahead, despite the mounting failures. But Edison was persistent. He once stated, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This is the power of persistence. It's not about never failing, but about never giving up. Persistence is not just about achieving a singular goal, but also about building character. Each time we persist, we develop resilience, determination, and a stronger belief in our abilities. Each failure becomes a stepping stone, each setback a lesson learned, and each attempt a step closer to success. So the next time you find yourself on the brink of giving up, remember Edison and his light bulb. Remember that each attempt brings you one step closer to your goal, and each failure is simply a lesson on how not to do things. Persistence is not just a key to success, it's the master key that can unlock all doors. So never give up, because you never know if the next try is going to be the victorious one. As Norman Vincent Peale said, "Change your thoughts and you change your world." The power of positive thinking is not just a catchphrase, it's a mental and emotional attitude that focuses on the bright side of life and expects positive results. A positive mind anticipates happiness, joy, health, and a successful outcome of every situation and action. This doesn't mean that we ignore reality or make light of problems. Rather, it's about understanding that positivity helps pave our path to success and well-being. Imagine your mind as a garden. The thoughts are the seeds. If we sow seeds of positivity, we'll cultivate a garden of abundance, success, and happiness. But if we sow seeds of negativity, we'll reap a harvest of failure, disappointment, and sorrow. Remember, our thoughts create our reality. They shape our perception, influence our emotions, and guide our actions. If we continuously dwell on negative thoughts, we're likely to experience a world that's full of despair and difficulty. But when we focus on positive thoughts, we open ourselves to a universe of opportunities, joy, and success. Think about this. Two people could be facing the exact same situation, but their experiences may be entirely different. Why? because their perspective is different. One may view a challenge as a stepping stone towards success, while the other may see it as an insurmountable hurdle. The difference lies not in the situation, but in their mindset. It's also essential to understand that positive thinking is not about expecting the best to happen every time. Instead, it's about accepting that whatever happens is the best for that moment. It's about learning from failures, growing through challenges, and striving to turn every negative into a positive. Positive thinking is like fuel for the soul. It gives us the strength to keep going, the courage to face adversity, and the resilience to bounce back from setbacks. It empowers us to reach for our dreams and to believe in our potential to achieve them. So, start today by reshaping your thoughts for a brighter and more successful tomorrow. As Muhammad Ali proclaimed, "I am the greatest, I said that even before I knew I was." Such a statement, so brazen yet so profound, encapsulates a truth that we often overlook. The power of self-belief, the unwavering confidence in oneself, can indeed be transformative. It can turn the ordinary into the extraordinary, the possible into the actual. Muhammad Ali wasn't born a champion, he was made one. And the architect of this greatness? It was none other than Ali himself. He believed in his potential, he believed in his abilities, and he believed in his worth. This belief didn't come from an inflated ego or a misguided sense of superiority. No, this belief was born from an inner conviction, a deep-seated understanding that he had the power to shape his destiny. This belief was the cornerstone of his success. It was the fuel that powered his dreams. It was the shield that protected him from the slings and arrows of doubt and criticism. It was the beacon that guided him through the storms of adversity. More than his physical strength, more than his technical skills, it was his belief in himself that propelled him to the pinnacle of his sport. But self-belief isn't just for boxers or athletes, it isn't just for those in the public eye. It's for each and every one of us. It's for the students studying for their exams, the artist creating their masterpiece, the entrepreneur building their business, the parent raising their child. It's for you, it's for me, it's for all of us. Self-belief is not about denying our weaknesses or ignoring our failures, it's about acknowledging our potential and embracing our capabilities. It's about recognizing that we are more than the sum of our parts, that we are capable of achieving great things if we only dare to believe in ourselves. So what's stopping you? What's holding you back? Is it fear? Is it doubt? Is it the voices of others telling you that you can't? Remember, the only voice that truly matters is your own. Stand tall, stand proud, and say it out loud. I am capable, I am strong, I am worthy. Believe in yourself and the world will believe in you. As Amelia Earhart put it, the most effective way to do it is to do it. This isn't just a catchy phrase, it's a philosophy that champions action above all. It's about throwing yourself into the deep end, taking the plunge, and starting the journey. You see, ideas, dreams, and aspirations are all well and good, but they remain just that unless they're put into action. Let's consider Amelia Earhart herself. A woman of immense courage, she was not content with just dreaming about flying. She didn't wait for society to give her permission. She didn't wait for the perfect moment. She took action. It was her decision to take action that led her to become the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean. She turned her dream into reality, not through mere wishful thinking but through decisive action. And that's the thing about action. It's transformative. It takes the abstract and makes it tangible. It's the bridge between your dreams and reality. It's the engine that powers change, the catalyst that sets things in motion. It's what separates the dreamers from the doers, the spectators from the players, the wishers from the achievers. Don't let fear of failure hold you back. Remember, every great achievement, every breakthrough, every landmark discovery has been the result of action. Will there be challenges? Yes. Will there be setbacks? Undoubtedly. But every step you take, every action you make brings you one step closer to your goal. So don't just dream, don't just plan, don't just wish, act. Start now. Start where you are. Start with what you have. Start with fear. Start with pain. Start with doubt. Start with hands shaking. Start with voice trembling. Just start. So stop waiting for the perfect moment. Take the moment and make it perfect.